Just imagine how it feels like. A giant predator always on top of your head, every time trying to kill you. So today we are turning the wheel to enjoy the rock and roll life of Cambrian explosion, where we had drama, we had action, and we had sad endings. If you enjoyed watching new stories, if you enjoyed watching new facts, then start now by subscribing to this channel and press the bell icon. When we say shrimp, we never imagine a 2 feet tall animal which kills brutally. But if you were in Cambrian's water around 520 million years ago and you were a small trilobite, it was a hell for you. There was the first predator, the first big predator called Anomalocaris that killed brutally by turning you because it didn't have any teeth initially and it would cause havoc in that era. To understand the next piece of puzzle, we would have to understand Archaeoceta, which was around 525 million years ago and quickly ramped up to around 100 species. But they didn't last for very long because there was one of the biggest extinction events of that time. It was the less known, less talked and botomian mass extinction, which started around 513 million years ago and ended around 509 million years ago. And it wiped around 50 to 80% of marine life. And Anomalocaris and trilobites also got a large hit. But reason might be anything. It can be volcanic eruptions, it can be anoxia, which is loss of oxygen inside the water. But what marked was a change, and change in predation as well. There was a new entry in predation, which was 2 to 3 inches in length, but had a very unique feature. It had 5 eyes on top of it. Along with that, a long pipe-like structure to get the worms. Yes, now predators are also changing according to the prey. These worms, which dig a hole inside, had nowhere to go now, and that animal was called Opabinia. It started appearing around 505 million years ago and until 487 million years ago, and it thrived alongside other predators like Anomalocaris. As the predator was getting smart, the prey was getting smarter as well. Let's talk about Hallucigenia, which developed spikes on top of them to avoid predation. But around 502 million years ago until 497 million years ago, they hit another mass extinction event which wiped around 40% of marine life. And this mass extinction was Dresbachian extinction. This extinction also were a result of either anoxia, that is lack of oxygen, or some volcanic eruption, and that time tectonic plates were also moving in Gondwana region. That might be the case as well. But life was prevailing after this as well. In fact, it was filling the oceans until the biggest event until that point happened. It was a big controversy in the recent past as well. What was the controversy and what it brought? After this extinction event, there was dawn of new life, which was more colorful and more dynamic as well. We will discuss in the next video about all these things. Until then, enjoy watching the playlist about evolution of life on Earth and prepare yourself for the next week. If you enjoyed watching my video, then like this video, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Until next time, peace.